Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between Oxygen Esports and Team Soniqs during the North America League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
That's off the board now. Oxygen have to start leaning this towards site, and although they do have a pick on Rexen, still some solid positioning here for Soniqs. They're going to take down Yogg as he tries to work his way up the main stairs. They're making life complicated for OXG.
Yeah, certainly so. Ambi looking to take another gunfight with the Nomad inside of Bathroom. The Legion in a bit of a tricky spot, and he won't find his way out of it. DS able to land the shots far quicker. Gritzer hops out, but somebody immediately going in for the trade as Gomez has stormed into the bomb site. The Tachanka meant to deny the plant from a long angle, now has to fight CQC with an LMG. Somehow comes away with it as Gomez seems to be flying blind in that engagement. The Goomine will reveal DS's position and put the Nomad on very low HP. Down goes Surf. Pre-play C4 right beneath that diffuser. He'll walk outside to try to pick it back up. There's a Canadian with it, and it is! I wasn't sure if it's
possible. I think that's the main strategy here for him. Knows that there's somebody here on the crossfire, but is going to come under fodder himself. Surf is going to run out and get immediately gunned down, and now this is becoming very problematic. But Canadian's going to take a fight with the pistol. Ends up picking that up.
Bottom of blue stairs and try to find a way to put this diffuser down inside the site. Ambi with the ability to get aggressive, pulls out the super shorty, but overcooks it a little bit. Hat waiting on the coverage, cuts him down. Grixer spots one through the hatch, but it seems like OXG might just have a way into this round. Long angle might be working Grixer's way, but it only puts Hat to 2 HP. This diffuser will go down relatively without a problem. 1v4. The Melusi to find her way out of. And it seems that the only thing she'll find is OXG winning their first round, and Gomez confirms it.
The basement. I mean, all the way down to Ambi just being able to risk things through that, that rotate and everything still being okay for OXG. Just nothing really to sweat for them as they win.
The status of one is very, very unclear, and Newers is incredibly focused on Canadian, prone behind this desk. The Pulse avails himself for just a second. Surf now falls within the site. When is this flank from Rexen going to come out? Is it even going to come out in time? OXG have just taken control of the bomb site. Rexen does find one, but far too much damage has been done at this point. Soon the Vigil falls, and OXG take the lead with two really well around this. Close to an execute once again, and in a far better position than they were last time. Rexen might find the kill on Yaga down below, but what needs to work for Soniqs to deny this?
Nobody even tagging each other up on the door frames, but Oxygen, they have to hop too. They have got to work their way into this site. The case is on Hat. They're trying to work their way in through Ops, and Rexen's looking the wrong way. Newers isn't though. He burns 2 to add 3 to the heap in total for himself in the round. It's all down to Grixer. He'll get 1. Come on, Grixie. Let's see it. He's got the swing here. He knows one's behind the desk, but can he get the frag? That's the key important factor here. He knows that rotation's coming through. He'll find Hat, and it's all down to the 1 versus 1 up against DS. Does he even know about this down? But he doesn't know about the hatch. Fortunately enough, Carter, he's got time. There's 30 seconds remaining, but if DS has recognized this, he can get Hat up. The rotation up main stairs. He's going to take the swing, and the fight comes down to this. Oxygen, low HP, but oh my! Grixer gets it done, and the Soniqs tie it up the back of Grixer's quad.
2 1vXs for the Soniqs just to win this one bomb site entry. A 3K for Newers in round 4. The strategy for the Soniqs was almost going perfectly before Newers walked up mezzanine and got those 2 kills. Because, as you mentioned, Sam, there was both the smoke and the Tachanka.
Out there from Rexen, it'll eat up that hard breach. And now Oxygen looking to try and work their way in through more of a funnel. Surf is going to gun down 1, but they're trying to find something for themselves. Just, they can't do it. The plant's going down for Hat too. Oxygen, something's got to give. Nitro Cell out. Man, I can't even hand this thing off to Carter. It's down to a 1 versus 5.
Is that a crawl back deep to the recesses of filtration just to try and make this on paper a bit more winnable. Shotgun close around the corner. It'll be Rexen instead to land that 3K. Overall, the past 2 rounds that we've seen, even though Soniqs might have come very, very close to dropping round 4, much freedom to rotate
Here we
flank,
go.
but Gomez creeping up from the back should catch Rexen completely off guard. 5v4, but the utility is still in their way. The C4's down Newers, he's picked back up, but you still have these toxic canisters and the angle that Grixer can peek from. So all the utility, all the angles still solid because OXG have not acquired vertical control. Keep in mind, you can open some of the soft floor, and they're just opting not to do it. Surf will punish them severely as a result. Two-piece for Surf and Grixer alike, and find their way back in. Viewers can support DS at any time once he decides to swap, but frankly, Soniqs might just lose this round on time as we are waiting and waiting and waiting for them to push, and OXG are just barely keeping them at bay. Surf put to 1 HP, Oxygen with the advantage, 4v3. The DS takes quite a huge chunk of his HP away. 31. Canadian just spots somebody, domes Gomez, but it seems OXG are likely to make this 3-4 as Soniqs are so close to the site, just outside of it for over half the round, and they never set.
How the Soniqs want to go about this, working their way through medical over towards the main lobby area. We do have a flank here from Newers. Oh, no! He gets them both! Perfectly timed! I thought it was a collateral there for a split second, but no. Still has the remainder of that magazine. The Blitz almost getting punished too, as Canadian getting lit down to 50 HP. And Soniqs starting to fall to the very same sword that we saw Oxygen fall to. This last minute is just chomping at the bit to eat the offense up. Canadian goes down. It's a 2 versus 2. Soniqs have to try and contest. They have to try and fight this Mira setup, and they have the cross. I think this plant's gonna go down.
They do. Rex and Prone will quickly fall back off. Hat's able to find Surf, and with the shotgun, this is favoring him. Rexon's got to quickly fall back. Hat reacts in time. Shoots Rexon, 1 pump to the chest. OXG tie the game.
There's no team exactly feeling comfortable. Here we go. Hat finally going to take some fight, but it's going to get smoked off from the Capitao arrows flying in. Let's have another angle to support here from Gomez. It's going to be Canadian that actually goes down first, but it's going to be a trade at the end of the day. With sub 30 seconds remaining, Soniqs finally trying to get a plant down.
Finally trying and might do so successfully, though it's spotted by, I believe, the Solus from up above. It's Yaga to shut it down. Man advantage established. Yaga going huge. Make that 4, though it goes wide. And he'd be able to recover. Hello? 1v1. He recovers that diffuser. It's warded up top, but there's so many vertical angles. Ambi is, hold on, finds a way into the bunk, but the Warden's able to drop down. Does he know Ambi's here? Yes, he does. Yeah, I kind of had that feeling too, only because I think just, you know, when you lack a lot of evidence of what this map can be, you think, all right, Soniqs in the lead. Gathering 1 point from an overtime loss to Wildcard, the team in 8th now. Sorry, no, team in 7th, excuse me. The results did change today. But as this round keeps going on, it is a slow death for Soniqs. Oxygen might not be out of trouble, but it's quickly looking like they might be able to bounce back just yet.
Oh, 2 big pickups.
So hold on.
We did still have that body in the mid floor from Oxygen. Onslaught to try and kill this planter.
Also, I think it's going to be difficult for Soniqs as Yaga wraps around. I mean, he's got the timing, he's got the positioning. He is going to destroy Soniqs at the exact moment they are weakest. Grixer's ready for it, looking at the hatch, but this is the only player who can cover. He's dedicating all of his focus to this, and he almost loses it, but Rexon gets the diffuser down in time. Grixer, no, not another one! Not another 1vx for Grixer. Instead, it's Hat's second of the match to net OXG match point. 2 counter diffuses in 1 half.
I mean, it really just comes to the limit, Carter. I mean, when you get these early picks, it is so difficult to try and fight your way back in. You're playing a man down. You're trying to clear this huge map. And not only that, but you're trying to stake claim over a portion of it so you can actually get a play out of the bomb site, right? And Oxygen, just time and time again, shouldn't be able to at least operate around the knowledge of her and pull things off as a squad. Some smokes in here. Rexon's going to take out one. They're going to get in the face of the clash here, and Ambi's going to be able to gun him down. And that's what we're saying. Not a direct way, but solid enough. Smack the shield away, have somebody gun her down, and that's really all she wrote. 5 versus 3 in favor of the Soniqs as they are trying to do their damnedest to get this offense under wraps.
I think it's a bit of a new map moment, just kind of not aware of all the answers. Spot, but if you notice, it's still electrified. They have failed to open up this immediate wall, but they might win this on kills anyway. Sam, as with 35 seconds remaining, Soniqs might not have their win condition down, but they have the 4v2.
They most definitely do. New with a pretty aggressive swing there from our central room and ends up getting gunned down. They know that Yog's overplaying off of this panel. Getting aggressive is Yaga, but he cannot find the head of any player. And back and forth on this carousel we go. Finally, somebody's going to be able to take down Gomez. Yog will go down to Ambi's hand as...
Pretty mean second floor setup. It's taken Soniqs a minute 40 seconds so far just to begin to unravel this. Hat's the first to go down. Candela is clearly working quite well as one goes out and Cirque immediately gets a kill as a result. Rexon on the hop and doesn't even find any damage. Soniqs are taking quite a lot in turn. 2 players on 1 HP. Surf trying to find a way to clear out this roam. OXG, even in the 4v5, finding ways to wrap around them, but Soniqs now tightening the net. Ambi picks up the Sonic second, Hayden with the third. And if OXG were hoping for 3 points out of today's game, it seems they will unfortunately not have their prayers answered.
Yeah, Sonic set up at the marks across that entire top floor, and as soon as the starting gun goes off, they are able to clear out that entire section. All that verticality now being handed over to them. It's all down to New, but Grixer will sweep that under the rug. Get some positioning downstairs, but then you have Canadian here to try and assist with this clear of the mid floor. I mean, Oxygen even have somebody all the way upstairs to try and deal with this via flanking. Rexon's gonna give a little giggle, a little tizzy here as he ends up taking down Yaga. A rush in from Canadian. Grixer's gonna take down Gomez, and oh man, are we gonna get a Legion down too? I think we will. Soniqs all across the board. Newers will be able to fight back a little bit, but Oxygen are not looking green at all.
I'm kind of wondering what the hell has happened in the past 3 rounds. I mean, we had 4 rounds in a row for OXG, admittedly, all very, very close. You know, Hat 1v2, you know, another 1v1, another 1vx from Gomez, but one where it felt that they were constantly keeping Soniqs at bay and forcing them to overperform a little bit in the late round. And then all of a sudden, Soniqs, 4 people left in round 11. Flawless round in round 12. Now another 1v4 that OXG find themselves in, and seemingly winning every single gunfight and getting everything they want. It has been a that half wall that's separating Hat and Diaz right now, with all the Soniqs guns consolidated in this position, but they're winning the fights. Gomez and Diaz, his gunfights both go their way. Ambi might manage to fight back, but Oxygen have hit the ground running. They found the momentum they needed. It's only Ambi able to mount a consistent defense against this OXG assault. He holds control of Mezzanine, and that might be the key to this entire game as Canadian fights back to make this a 2v2. Spots another, down he goes. Only 1 player remaining, and he downs himself in a frost mat. A brutal finish for OXG as they let a potential 7-2